What is up, guys, and welcome to episode number 4 of this New York Rangers NHL '09 franchise mode here in the 2010 offseason. Jump right into it. The NHL draft. 2 top 10 picks for your Rangers. Okay. Number 2 is on the block. I would trade for number 3. Philly. We all know at number 1, Hilbert, 83 overall power forward, goes to the Coyotes. We are going to try and make a desperate move right here. You might have to overpay slightly. I feel like that's okay, though. How about you give me 2/3? Say no. Say no. What? Really? Really? We're saying no to that. Okay. 6 and a 7th. A bit off. Okay, we should be able to get this done, I'd say. I'd give up, like, McConnell Parker. We get it done. Dubinsky goes away, and now we have picks 3 and 9. Okay. With the 2nd overall pick, the Devils select Artemi Panarin, 76 overall high elite. Don't think he'll be NHL ready. Probably 2011-12 he'll be making his debut. Number 2 to New Jersey. Good pick for them. And with the number 3 pick, I feel like we know who we're going to take. He went number 1 in real life. Power forward. 100 points on the dime this year for Windsor. Let's go up to the podium and let's make our pick. You got to do the announcement, whatever. So here we go. Congratulations to the Pittsburgh Penguins on winning their 3rd Stanley Cup in franchise history. Congrats to them and their organization. Thank you for the NHL for having this here at this great event and welcoming all these young superstars to their new organization. With the 3rd overall pick in the 2010 NHL draft, the New York Rangers select from the Windsor Spitfires of the OHL, Taylor Hall. 82 overall medium elite left winger. He will be in the top 6 immediately for next year. I mean, really love that pick. Good skater, decent shot, great puck skills, good defense, good physical. Yeah, this kid is a perfect consummate pro, and we got the 2nd highest rated player in the draft so far. 81 made-up guy Laxinen. He goes to the Blue Jackets. I think these 4 are going to go before him, and we just have to sweat it out and hope Burmistrov doesn't go. Sagan to Philadelphia. That's a really good pick for them. To make another trade with Dallas, if they don't take Burmistrov here, they take Niederreiter. I don't want to miss him. You just got to hope this one goes through. We get pick 8, and Branson goes to the Sharks. And we will head back up to the podium for pick 8, and we know who we want. With the 8th overall pick in the 2010 NHL draft, the New York Rangers select from the KHL in Russia, Alexander Burmistrov. 76 overall medium elite. I really like that pick. He is 1 year away, left wing center, good skater, great puck skills, decent shot, bad defense, bad physical. Need that to pump up, need to be an 80 overall by next year. Granlund will go next to the Stars. He's 1 higher overall, but no X factors. Granlund, though, just a good player overall. And pick 10 to round it out, Vladimir Tarasenko goes. My thought process was, sure, you could have taken him, but it can't have 2 snipers. You have Sharapov probably going to pot 40, 45 goals a year. Tarasenko might just take that away from him. So the top 10 goes Hilbert, Panarin, Hall, Laxinen, Sagan, Niederreiter, Branson, Burmistrov, Granlund, and Tarasenko. Pick number 11, Nashville selects John Klingberg. Pick 12, Boston, Mark Stone. 77 overall power forward. What a pick from the Bruins. Pick 13, the Islanders. They get Brock Nelson just like in real life. Pick 14, Buffalo, Brett Connolly. And to round out the lottery, Colorado, they get Ryan Johansson, 78 overall medium elite. How did he fall to 15? 16th overall. Oilers, Zach Hyman. He's on their team now in real life. Florida, pick 17, Dylan McElrath, offensive defenseman. 18, Carolina, Tukinen, 83 left winger, medium elite. 19th, Cam Fowler again goes to the team he's on in real life in St. Louis. Pick 20, Jeff Skinner, 82 overall, medium top 6. The future Rookie of the Year winner. I don't know if he'll win in this universe, but he's going to be in the NHL immediately. He has a very good shot at winning it next year. Justin Falk to the Leafs. The Ducks, they get Johnson. The Red Wings, they get Emerson Etem. The Canucks get Tyler Toffoli. The Canadiens get Brendan Gallagher. Same team he goes to in the draft. Jason Zucker to Washington. Minnesota, they get Jaden Schwartz. Atlanta, they get Kevin Hayes. Chicago, they get Blake Coleman. In the Stanley Cup winning Pittsburgh Penguins with the 30th overall pick, the final pick of day one of the draft and in the first round, they will select Brian Rust. Again, just like in real life, we are now at day 2 of the draft here in the second round. Campbell still on the board for Philly to take, and they will take him 75 overall high elite. They get their goalie of the future. There it is for Philadelphia. I don't know what pick we have in this round. I really don't. I don't know who the pick would be, though. Like, would it be Gormley, Philip Burns? But is taking Burns, who you know nothing about, a stretch? Kind of is. But I might be willing to do it, honest. You want Kuznetsov, though. You really do. And you just got to wait and see. You'll send to pick 39. None of the guys we want to go. Oh, my goodness. The Coyotes are having one hell of a draft. Are you kidding me? And we are going to go shot in the dark. Philip Burns. 79 overall medium top 4, and he's got an X factor. That might be the pick of the draft, and he's still 17. You knew nothing about him, and he turns out to be an absolute stud. 6'4", 200 pounds. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. What have I just witnessed? And we'll send him to pick 46. And now we're still going to have a chance to get our guy. Do you go with Newman? Do you go with Newman? I don't think you do. I think we are going to take Evgeny Kuznetsov. Could have went way higher. I know he's low elite. 73 overall center, playmaker, low elite, 3 great X factors. There we go. Should be a great second liner of the future. You'll love to see that pick for the Rangers. We are off to a great start in this draft, and we could get someone else, like a Howden, Reinhard Thomas. No one really that I love. Am I willing to trade this pick away? Probably not. And we're going to get Typalus, 63 overall offensive defenseman, medium elite. What a draft. He is an overager, Pekka Typalus, but it's a medium elite made-up guy, and that will do it for the draft. You get medium elite Hall, medium elite Burmistrov, medium top 4 Burns, low elite Kuznetsov, and medium elite Typalus. What a draft indeed for your New York Rangers. I really love that for us. I really do. We need a new coach, and we need to find out who that is going to be. And here's the big thing. How did they grow? Dawson, 86. Sharaponov's an 85. So is Subban. They are growing exceptionally well. They might be both 87s by the start of next season. Callahan doesn't want an extension. Two years, 3.6. I'm going to trade him away. He's going to be traded away. Girardi. I would offer him that. Probably second pair guy. Stall. Oh no. Like, I am just not giving that. I'll qualify you and walk away. Taylor Hall, first liner, no doubt about it. Start up next year. Welcome to New York. McLeod. No. Yeah, no. Joel Lundqvist, probably not. I'll release Lundqvist and McLeod. Henrik is very upset about that. Burns. He's either going to be in the AHL or the NHL. I'd probably say AHL. Bugard, I could sign back. Tanner Glass, I'll sign back. Paul Bissonnette, he's up to a 78. Oh, it's a one-way? Yeah, he's going to be sent down a few times. St. Guedi is just not growing. That's not good. Burmistrov, I think he should be in the AHL definitely next year. Kuznetsov, same with him. Getting top line minutes in the AHL would be huge. Rubrek qualify. Same with Henriksen. Ty Palouse, I guess you could sign. There it is. Goalies. Raycroft. Maybe you wait. Maybe you just wait. I'll release Raycroft, but I might circle back to him if there's no other good backups available. Callahan says no. He says no. And I don't like that, man, because you are now, you're going to be traded. Dawes. Yeah. All right. Both of these guys are going to be traded away. And I'm not even going to say anything. They're both going to be traded away. Qualifying offer accepted by those three guys. And now we are here for the NHL free agency on July 1st of 2010. Here we are. Niedermeyer available. Keith Yager. I'm just thinking. It is a first, a second, Ty Palouse, Dawes, and a third for Eric Johnson. And we get the former number one pick on our team to be a top pair defenseman. Please don't tell me he plays the same side as Subban. Please don't tell me. They play on the same side. I could see Subban moving over, though. That is a sick trade. That is a really nice trade. My goodness. And then Stahl. You need to get rid of these guys. Stahl 2. I want to send them to the west. Columbus, they're in the west, actually. Say no. Team with a lot of cap. LA? Mark Stahl, goodbye. Mark Stahl, goodbye. Oof, that one's a little bit painful. And then Callahan. The team's got to be able to afford him. Tampa or Toronto. Toronto says yes, and we get that trade done. My goodness. Oh my God. And now I would give Yager what he wants. on his asking price. One year, 6.5. Jagger, you're going to be here for 1 year. We're getting the old guard together, and we get that deal done, and I really like that move for us. I really love that offseason. Now time to edit and see the lines heading into year 3. Sherry's an 85. He stays the same. Subban's an 87. Oh, my God. Would they work out? +4. It's a +4. That is a good team. Oh my. Wow. I think you go with Hall there. Oh my God, that's... Yes, yes. Yes. Left wing, center. This is perfect. I would play Sepp on third. And then that's your fourth line. And then this is your goaltending. I think the Rangers are back, baby. This year is the year we're going to go on a deep run and we're going to make the playoffs. Time to sim to the regular season of the 2010-11 season. Here we go. All right, guys, we are here at the start of year number 3, the 2010-11 NHL season, October 2nd, 2010 here, opening night in New Jersey against the Devils. We'll take a look at the lines before we start simming in 2011, year number 3. Forward core, Jaromir Jagr, Matt Sundin, Alexei Sharapanov, Sergei Fedorov, Ryan O'Reilly, and Taylor Hall, Artem Anisimov, Derek Stepan, Hugh Jessamine, and Aaron Asham, Sean Avery, and Brian Boyle. On defense, PK Subban and Eric Johnson, Dan Girardi and Wade Redden, and then Bobby Sanguinetti and Michael Sauer. And in net, Henrik Lundqvist and Jimmy Howard. So here we go. First game of year 3. Is this the year we make a push for the playoffs? Rangers, Devils, the Hudson River rivalry. Here we go. Here we go. Game 1 of the 2011 season is underway. First period in New Jersey, 2-0 at the end of 1. Rangers lead it. 4-2. Boyle with 2. 5-2. Rangers win it. It's a Brian Boyle hat trick to open up the season. There we go, boys. Now we play the Islanders, our 2 biggest rivals. Start off the year, of course. So here we go against the Islanders. They made some key additions in the offseason. This rivalry should be getting better as the years go by. 1-0 at Sharapanov. 2-0 at Sharapanov. 2-2. We are tied. Heading into overtime, the Islanders scored 2 power play goals to get back in this one. So here we go. Rangers, Islanders, overtime at UBS. Let's do it here on the island. Here we are at UBS Arena for overtime between the Rangers and Islanders. And we are underway. Face-off won by Franz Nielsen and the Islanders. Jagr against Williams again on the draw. Maybe the biggest draw of the night. Face-off won by the Rangers. Sharapanov comes away with it. He has the puck along the board. Sharapanov waits, stays with it. He waits. Shot blocked. Throws on the sideboards. Jagr with it now. Jagr, he waits. He is nailed right there by Streit. Nailed by Subban. Wow. Heavy hitting game here in OT with 37 seconds left. The 2 young kids on the ice for the Rangers, both looking for their first career goals. O'Reilly and Hall with Girardi and Redden. Face-off won by the Rangers. Girardi is rocked. Nielsen waits. Middle shot save. Here goes Girardi. O'Reilly now. He waits. He looks up ahead to Taylor Hall. Game on a stick for the number 3 pick. Save. 20 seconds to go in OT. Nielsen waits. Up ahead. Now Frolov. Good hit. Frolov stays with it. Great rush save. Good job by Girardi. Up ahead to O'Reilly. Final rush here in overtime. Ryan O'Reilly. He waits, looks, goes around, hit off the puck. He's going to get one last shot off save. And we are heading to a shootout between the Rangers and Islanders. First shooter for New York, Alexei Sharaponov, to open up the scoring. Save by DiPietro. Robbing Sharaponov. Mark Streit in on Lundqvist. Or Howard. Save. Here's the captain, Jaromir Jagr. Scores! What a move! What a goal! Jagr opens it up in the shootout. Bottom two now. Rangers lead by 1. Here is Frolov, Alexander Frolov. What a move! What a goal! Beating Howard there to the glove side. What a shot. That will bring up Taylor Hall, the number 3 overall pick. The rookie scores! What a move! What a goal! The kid is here. Rangers 1 stop away from winning it on the island. That will bring up Alex Tanguay, the final hope. Save Howard with a blocker. Rangers are 2-0 to start year 3. Come on. Here we are heading now to the home opener on October 10th at the Garden. First home game of the 2011 season. Rangers, Ducks. Here we go. First period, 1-0. It's Sharaponov. 2-1, we're down by 1. 4-2, Rangers losing that game. We will now play the Devils and Oilers, both on the road. Devils on the road for the second time this year against them. 1-0, it's Jessamine. 2-0, it's Boyle. 3-1, Rangers win it. Boyle has scored 5 goals in 2 games against New Jersey to start this year. What a start. Now we play the Oilers. Game number 5 on the season, and then a home-and-home against the Senators. 2-1 at the end of 1. 3-2 Rangers. 4-4. We are going to overtime for the second time this year. Jagr tied it up. Oh my goodness. I can't believe that. He tied it up with 1 second left in the game. So here we go. Rangers, Oilers, overtime in Edmonton. Let's do it. Here we go. Here we are, Oilers with the 2 biggest free agent signings, getting Duncan Keith and Patty Marleau for their team in the offseason. Face off won by the Rangers. Subban collects it first. Start off OT. Franzen and Gagne against Sharaponov and Jagr. Big draw here. Face off won by the Rangers. Here's Subban. He waits. He draws. He looks. Sharaponov. He goes up high. Sharaponov moves around with it. He waits, stays with it now. Alexei Sharaponov waits, gets free, shot, missed. Here's Petrie, now to Gagne. Gagne, maybe one final rush. Petrie, Franzen, great job by Johnson. He needs to get it up immediately. He won't even get there first. And we are heading to a shootout here in Edmonton, Alberta. First shooter again for the Rangers, Alexei Sharaponov, the Siberian Express, looking to open it up in the shootout. Scores! First of the shootout for Sharaponov. They're up 1 to start it off here in Edmonton. Come on. The 2 Russians facing off. Here is Marleau against Lundqvist. Saved by King Henrik. That will bring up Jaromir Jagr. Here he goes in on Bobrovsky. Save! Here comes Jordan Eberle, Team Canada's hero. What a move! What a save, Lundqvist, and they're a goal away from ending it. And look who it is, Taylor Hall in against Bobrovsky. Shootout winner for the kid, Taylor Hall. Second straight game with a shootout overtime winner. Shootout winner. He's been the hero twice. And there it is. Rangers beat the Oilers in a shootout. Now we will play the home and home here against the Senators. Pecorine against Henrik Lundqvist in net. Good goaltending matchup here. Turco will get the start in the first game, though, for the Sens. Here we are. 2-0 at the end of one. Spezza twice. 3-0. Heatley. Game over. Offense falls asleep. And we are 6 games in. 4-2. We will now play the Senators again. Rene in net. He has sucked to start the year. You gotta light him up. 2-0. Game over. 2-1. 4-2. We lose. We are now 4-3. We will play the Sharks, Thrashers, and Blue Jackets to end off the month. The final 3 games that'll lead us to game number 10 of the season. 4-2 at the end of one. 5-3. 6-5. You find a way to lose. Oh my God. It's so bad. The Thrashers have been just around 500 this year. Need to get a win. Their confidence must be low. Please get it done. 1-0, we're down. 4-2 Rangers, there it is. 5-3 Ranger win. Come on, boys. That's the comeback spirit. Let's go. Subban with 9 points in 9 games. Game 10 on the year against Columbus. Here we go, boys. 1-0, it's Jessamine. 2-0, it's Sharaponov. 4-1 Ranger win. There it is. Great job in net by Lundqvist. 25 saves to get the dub to end off the month. We are 6-4 through our first 10. We will be playing 4 straight to start off the month of November. Philly, Buffalo, Devils, Islanders. Here we go in November. The second game of a home and home. This time in Columbus, there is a 4-3 overtime win for the Rangers. Now you play the Leafs. Another 4-3 win. Come on. There's a 4-1 win and a 6-3 loss. Now we will play the Flyers. They are not a good team. Worst in the division, to be exact, but only 1 point behind us. 0-0 after one. Still 0-0. 4-1, we lose. And you make Lundqvist make 42 saves. Oh, my God. That could not have gone worse. Now you dip right back in the fourth. We have played much less games than any other team in our division. We've played 15. Everyone else is hovering around 20. 2-0 after one. Game over. 7-1. Touchdown Buffalo. What is going on? We now find ourselves in last place in the division. Now against the Devils and Islanders. Sick. Number 2 and 3 teams in the division. 1-0 it's Avery. 2-1 after 2. 4-4. Somehow we choked that, and now we're going to overtime at the Garden. Hip, hip, hooray. Overtime. Here we go. Here we are in overtime. Subras and Parise against Yager and Sharaponov. Overtime underway at the Garden. Face-off won by the Devils. Won by the Rangers. Sharaponov with it now. Game on his stick. He waits. Cuts over. Loses it. Stays with it now. Sharaponov waits. Over such a bad play by Sharaponov. Subban luckily will be there first. Sharaponov up ahead. The young kid with a lot of skill loses it so bad. Salvador wrecked. Zajac now with it. Him against Sharaponov. Good job by Johnson, though, on the back check. Here's Yager. Game on his stick. Jaromir Yager moves it through. Save Brodor. Here's Yager. Down low. Sharaponov, nothing. 20 seconds left. Here's Zajac. Zajac. Good job by Subban. Subban, he waits. Looks up ahead. Sharaponov stays with it. Now over. Yager, middle, in. Sharaponov scores! He banks it in! Rangers, in the final seconds of overtime, win it against the Devils. Come on. You got to close out this 4-game stretch with at least 2 wins. It's a must-win game against the Isles. They're a great team. Getting carried a little bit by overtime losses. I will say that 2-1 after 1. 5-1. Game over. Rangers win it 6-2. Huge statement win against our biggest rival. Let's go. Come on, boys. Let's go. We will play Minnesota, Boston, and San Jose to end the month. 2 games until then. I need at least 1 win. I'd love 2, though. Now against the Sabres, there's a 5-1 win and then a 4-3 loss against New Jersey. Now against Minnesota, they're not a bad team. Pretty mediocre. 1-1, we're tied. 3-1, we get the win. Let's go. 2 goals by Yager. 3 stars. Howard with a great job in net. Come on. Let's go, boys. We find ourselves 1 point out of the third, and we have played up to 5 games less than all the teams in the division. We only have 21 games played. The Bruins are a very mid team. 1-0 at Sundin. Tie game. 2-1 win. Sharaponov the hero. Let's go. Come on. Needed that one. You really needed that one. Back-to-back wins. Make it 3 in a row against Buffalo. Beat him again. 3-2 win. You go 2-1 against the Sabres this month. That is huge. Now against the Sharks, they're not a great team. 2-0, we're down. Oh my God, 3-2. 6-5 Rangers win. Come on. 2 goals by Jessamine lead the Rangers to victory. Let's go. No defense ever, but we get the dub on the 30th of November. 32 points, 16-8 on the year. Let's go. Yager with 27 points in 24 games. Sharaponov, Johnson, and Subban with 25 each. What is going on? Oh my goodness. O'Reilly and Hall are doing literally nothing. Goalies. Lundqvist, you have been pretty good. Howard's been good as well, too. Come on. Keep this up. We will play Tampa Bay and Nashville. Tampa's played a lot of games. They got one really good guy, St. Louis, to look out for. Can't let him run amok here. 0-0, 2-1 now. 4-2 Ranger win. Come on. Called out O'Reilly and Hall, and they score both each in that one. Let's go. 17-8, 8-2 in our last 10. Now against Nashville. Need another big win here in December. 0-0. 2-2, we're tied. 3-3, we are going to overtime again. Kreider got the tying one for the Preds. Overtime between the Predators and the Rangers. Here we go. Nashville with maybe the best defense core in the league. They got Weber, Suter, and Hamhuis. Yager on the draw for the Rangers against DuPont. Face-off won by New York. Subban needs to poke it away. He can't. Ponikarovsky waits. Couldn't get it off. Here goes O'Reilly down the wing. The rookie, O'Reilly, waits. Up ahead. Taylor Hall drives. Shot. Nothing. Here goes Stewart against Johnson and Girardi. Ponikarovsky block. Rebound. Stewart save. Howard. Here goes Yager. Yager, not a lot of speed. They are dead tired. Sharaponov wide. Sharaponov tries to stay with it. He can't. Hamhuis. He looks up ahead against Wade Redden. Now it's Ponikarovsky. Stewart. Great job by Yager. We are heading to a shootout here in the Music City. First shooter for the Rangers, Alexei Sharaponov. Moving in. Scores! What a move! What a goal! A leg fake, then backhand, forehand. Jerry nets it. 1-0 Rangers to start off the shootout. As here comes Radulov moving in on Howard. Scores! Slips one 5-0. Radulov tying it up in the shootout. Here comes Yager, the Ranger captain. Moving on in. Save! Here comes Shea Weber with that rocket of a shot. The captain scores. Howard's shot scrap in the rafters. And now Hall needs to sort of keep this one alive. Taylor Hall. Save! Preds win it. A really tough loss to accept there from the Rangers. Should have had that one. You just can't pull it out. We will play the Coyotes. Yeah, we'll play the Coyotes, Islanders, Thrashers, and then Kings and Predators to end off the year. Come on, boys. Still a lot of games to go. There's a 3-2 overtime win against the Kings, a 4-3 loss against the Pens. Come on, in your 3 losses in a row, really. Now you need to beat Arizona or Phoenix. 1-0, Fedorov, game over. 7-3. So pathetic. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. Please beat Vancouver. 2-1 overtime win. Really scraping one out. The Penguins are a great team as always. 2-0. Girardi and Jessamine, it's 2-1. You knew we were going to choke it. Rangers, Penguins, overtime. Here we go. Yager against Crosby on the draw. Big draw here to start off OT. We're underway. Face-off won by Yager and the Rangers. Malkin and Crosby against Yager and Cheraponov. What could go wrong? Face-off here. Won by the Rangers again. Here's Cheraponov. Game on his stick. He's flying by. Scores! What a move! What a goal! Number 21 for number 7. Rangers beat the Penguins in overtime. Come on. What a win for the Rangers. You needed to pull that one out. And then we will play the final 4 games of the calendar year. There's a 2-1 shootout loss. Tied for second in the division now against the Islanders. 1-0 they had the lead. 2-1. 4-2 we lose to the Islanders. Come on. What are we doing? We're in third right now. 13-2. Need to beat Atlanta. In Georgia, they're not a good team at all, boys. Let's go. 2-1, we're down. 3-3, tie game. 4-3, Cheraponov the hero. Let's go. Huge win for the Rangers. Huge win. Second place might be it because the Penguins are doing so well. Oh, my goodness. We have played 4 less games than the Islanders, and we're 6 points behind them. The final 2 games of the calendar year, both at home. 1-0 at Saudi, still 1-0. 1-1, we are going to overtime again. Subban, the hero, tying it up with 1 second to go. Rangers, Kings, overtime. Let's do it at the Garden. Here we go. Kopitar against Yager on the draw. Face-off won by the Kings. Come on. Wake up. Yager, I need you to win this, man. I need you to win this. Face-off. Won by the Rangers. Subban. Now waits. Looks. Overshot. Save. And we are heading to a shootout again at the Garden. First shooter will be for the Kings. We will see. You all know who the first shooter will be for the Rangers. First shooter for LA. It is Matt Duchene, the kid. Saved by Lundqvist. And we all know the Siberian Express. Cheraponov looking to open up as he always does. Scores! What a move! What a goal! Cheraponov! 1-0 Rangers in the shootout as always. Tomasicki against Lundqvist scores. Doesn't even have his first of the year. And here's Jágr. Jágr moving in. Jaromir Jágr scores! What a goal from the captain, and they're one save away from ending it against LA. Bergeron, this could do it with a save. Dave Lundqvist, are you kidding me? The King steps up. Give him his crown. Rangers win against the Kings. The King is your king. Let's go. We own you. The final game of the calendar year 2010, now against the Preds. They're a good team, almost even records. 1-0, it's O'Reilly. 2-1 after 2. 3-2 Rangers win. Gutsy effort to end off the year. Come on, Fedorov. Let's go. Welcome to 2011. Happy New Year, guys. We will play the final 3 games. We'll play the first 3 games of the year. Happy New Year, everyone. One against the Devils, and then a home-and-home against Philly to get us exactly halfway through this season. New Jersey's a very mediocre team. 2-0 we're down, though. 3-2, 1-goal game. 5-2 we lose. Not great. You play the Flyers here in the home-and-home. Games 40 and 41. We have 48 points. We are 23, 14, and 2. Come on. Can't let it slip away. Just stay in third. Flyers not a good team. Worst in the division. 2-0. Stepan and Sharapov. Tie game. 3-3. We are going to overtime once again. Boyle ties it up. Rangers, Flyers, overtime at the Garden. Here we go. Here we are at MSG. Big draw here to start off OT. Face-off is won by the Rangers. Power play to start off overtime. Sharapov might take it end-to-end. Will he miss? Sundin, rebound. Jágr scores! Jaromir Jágr immediately in overtime. Rangers get the dub. Rangers get the dub against Philly. Come on. The final game we will be slow simming of the episode against the Flyers again. The second of the home-and-home. We play them 4 times in this month alone. To end it off, here we go. To end it off with a win. With number 25 on the year. 1-1 after 1. 2-1 we're down. 2-2 for the second game in a row. It is overtime. Rangers, Flyers, overtime. Here we go. Here we are at the Xfinity Mobile Arena. Jágr against Giroux on the draw. Overtime on the way. Face-off won by the Rangers. Here goes Jágr. Game on a stick. Wait, look. Sharapov on the shot block. Here's Coburn. Coburn. Now to Gagne. Gagne with the great job by Subban. Here's Sharapov. Game on a stick. Sharapov, overtime winner. He's second of the night, and the Rangers close out the episode with back-to-back wins against the Flyers. Come on. They're on pace for 50 wins this season. There we go. Two goals by Sharapov, the Siberian Express, really showing out this season. What a start. They're on pace for 50 wins, 28 losses, and 4 overtime losses, and 104 points. Come on. Lundqvist, great start. Jágr on pace for 84 points. Sharapov on pace for 78 points and 50 goals. Subban on pace for 76 points. Johnson on pace for, 68? That's crazy. For a defensive defenseman, too. And no one else is really doing that good, if we're being honest. Goalies, Lundqvist, I need you to get like a 9-15 this year. You need to show out. entire league. Datsuk, Ovi is a goal a game. Kavrik, Backstrom, Hossa, Crosby, Stahl, Strite, what? Malkin, Kovalchuk, Kane, Erad, a lot of good players here in this year of the NHL here in 2011. Rookie skaters, Gustav Nyquist, nowhere to be found, or Stepan, Hall, and O'Reilly, and Sanguinetti. That's not good. We'll go minimum 20 games. Cam Ward, what a season he's having. Same with Jonathan Quick. Those two headlining the Vezina voting entire league. We are 10th in the league, in the conference. If the season ended today, we would be playing the Carolina Hurricanes. We're 7th in the conference. 5 points back are the Capitals of overtaking us. But that'll do it for this one, guys. See you guys next time where we complete the rest of the regular season. Peace out. See you later, guys. Let's go, Rangers.